the bottle open.
Cracking the
That's the
bottle.
way to start it out. Listen to that. Listen to that.
Blip, 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 blip.
Okay.
Fill her up.
That's the way to start it off on a
See?
Thursday.
Our mimosas wine glasses hold a third of a bottle of wine.
Wow. That's the way to start off.
And if it didn't
Self-care
have ice, it
Thursday.
probably would hold a half a bottle.
Oh, yeah, they started right off.
Hi, guys.
No. I said, you're in the right place. Ignore anything that says in the chat that you could join this event. And first thing on the chat is join this
Join
event.
here. I didn't post the thing.
Hi, Jennifer.
Hi.
It says, yeah. Watch Koi painting. Self-care. They got it down now. They watching us. Self-care
my
Thursday. Koi painting, self-care. Everybody, please do not click on this invitation to watch Koi painting, self-care.
You're in the right place.
You're already in the right place here with us.
So if it's your first time with us, let us know where you're painting from. If you've been with us before, just check in and say hello.
Yes. Let me see here. Let's change this. I'm changing something.
Okay. What you changing?
The chat to followers.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Leela Swint.
Hi, Leela.
Hi. Monica.
Hi, Monica.
Okay, yeah, here they come. Pam.
Hi,
Fitz,
Pam.
Arnold Coleman. Says, I wish I had my paint stuff, but might do this later. You
Yeah,
know how it goes.
you can do it
we'll
later.
do Bob Ross on Saturday, though.
Yes.
That's all right. Bob Ross is going to be awesome.
You'll be with us for a little while. We're going to have some fun, though. Not just about the painting, for sure, on that day.
Yep, and now, too. It's not
Wow.
about the painting. You're just joining us. That's cool. Yeah. Amaris Gabriel.
Hi,
New York
Amaris.
City.
Welcome. That's a new name.
Yeah, in New York City. We got people from New York City.
Awesome.
Janine Cologne.
Hi, Janine.
Not here. Not new here.
Not
from
new.
New York. We got New Yorkers. All right. Back to back
Awesome.
New Yorkers.
Welcome.
Amanda Alexander. Ready
Hi,
for
Amanda.
Self-Care Thursday.
That's
We know what time it is.
It feels
Where's
like it's been so long.
There's Canadians. I knew it. I was going to say, where's the Canadians at? Marge Patrick from Kingsville, Ontario.
Hi, Marge.
There's our Massachusetts. Worcester, Mass. Lindsay Smith. How you doing? All right. They all have joined us tonight for the Koi Pond.
Awesome.
I hope you guys, if any of you painted with us when we did the Nightmare from the Nightmare Before Christmas, I put up the slideshows.
We're continuing with the slideshows.
Yeah, we're going to continue on with the slideshows.
We're going to have hours of Nightmare Before Christmas paintings.
No, it's still about a couple of hours.
We're up to an hour of slideshows for that one.
Okay, yeah. Hey, somebody from Jersey City.
Hey.
Monica Casey, that's
Hi,
my
Monica.
hometown. All right.
Awesome.
Got a nice crowd here tonight.
I feel like it's been so long since we did this.
It does feel like it, right? Abby and Deborah's here.
Hi, guys. How are you?
Yeah, it does feel like it's been a while.
I don't know. I mean, I know that I haven't worked and painted for a couple of days.
Yes.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Right.
I took off from coming downstairs and working, so I'm back.
You missed it, didn't you?
Yes, it's been stressful at the regular job, so it's been very draining.
Yeah, see,
So-
now we're where we're supposed to be.
Exactly. It led me
Friends.
right here. With friends, self-care.
Yes, Thursday. We look forward to it.
I do.
Who'd have thought, you know?
Every Thursday. That scared me.
All right, we got a lot of people here. Whenever we want to get
Awesome.
ready, we can get started.
I think so. It's
Yeah.
pretty soon. We'll give it another minute or so, maybe.
Okay.
It's only like 3 minutes after.
Yeah. Abby and Debbie says, we doing well.
Hi,
So
guys.
excited for this one tonight.
This was one. Did you do this one originally? I guess you didn't do this one originally. We painted this like in June or July last year.
Yeah, I think they were here with us.
And it was a great one. We did it on Zoom, I think, so it was one of our small fee ones to do. And it had great response. I don't know, and we just somebody noticed it in the background and said, "When are we doing that one?" So I said, "All right, let's do it again. Well, why not?"
All right, now Erin Killen says, hello from Alberta.
Hi,
And
Erin.
my African gray parrot Vinny says hi to your birds.
Hi, Vinny.
There's Holly and Lavender and Blue. Upstate. Yep, there they are.
That's them. Oh my gosh. If we were on Zoom, they would be going crazy.
Yeah.
Now Aiden has cuckoo clocks that also make the birds a little cuckoo. So that doesn't. Yeah.
Hi, Lauren Villanueva from Texas.
Hi, Laura.
Judy Schumacher is back
Judy.
from Tucson, Arizona.
Yay. Welcome, welcome. We love when you guys return.
Amanda Jane Purchase. She's excited to paint.
Me too.
Everybody's
It's been a couple of days. Gosh.
Yeah, we're going to get started.
It's been a couple of days. It's much needed.
Okay, now, Kathy Reinhardt says, yeah, hello, guys. Going to try to paint along with you tonight. Let's see if the kids cooperate. Grandma Pat.
Hi, Grandma Pat.
Hi from New Jersey. I'm back. Been waiting. Too cold outside.
It is cold outside. And I'm usually a snow person. Like, I love the snow. I'm going, oh, no. I don't want the
Marilyn
snow.
Gabriel says, forgot my supplies.
Oh.
But I'm going to sip my hot tea because it's really cold.
There you go. Sip the
Yeah,
tea.
just enjoy it.
Relax.
Yeah.
Chill with us.
Yes.
Watch it. And then you can do it on your own whenever you have time and your
Exactly.
supplies.
Self-care Thursday. We're going to have a little good time here. Relax. Take it easy.
That's right. Today was like swag coming in day. There was lots of boxes that came in today. It was very exciting. So I've been posting throughout all of our upcoming events. Not all of them. Several of them. Bob Ross, the Schitt's Creek, what else did I do? The Bumblebee. Anything that I have some bigger items for, we're creating a separate virtual tip jar spot for you. It kind of started to get convoluted when we were doing one after the other. And so I was lumping everybody together, and some people were going, oh, I tipped you like a long time ago and I didn't see my name. So I'm going, oh gosh. So we want to make sure that you guys certainly get in on those giveaways when we do them. So for certain ones, you'll see separate swag spots or separate tip jar spots. So make sure you're kind of following along. I'll always post the link in our event. So tonight's event, it's just our regular tip jar. You can just go to our tip jar on the website and use whichever one you like. As always, they are accepted, never expected. We just appreciate them. All right. What do you got?
You ready to go? I just want to say hi to Cheryl Boyce Moyer.
Hi, Cheryl, who's so excited to join us for the owl.
That's going to be awesome.
We're so excited for our Zoom with the Zoo series. We gave away our last VIP spots for the next two events, the sloth and the owl. And we hope to work with them on some other animals coming soon. So we'll see what happens, right?
Okay, now hold on. Got a couple of more things here before you get started.
Go ahead.
Mauricia Case says, I'm painting from Southern Oregon.
Okay.
Okay, and then Terry Hawkins says, I won't be painting tonight, but I love watching. And then Monica Case says, I did this with you last year and gifted it.
See?
She says, now I can do one for me.
I love it. And now you're like experienced on it already, and you know.
And Kathy Ann Powell says, I'm glad you brought this one back.
See? I'm glad
so,
too.
People remembered it.
There's some paintings that I've done so many times, several times, and you know, we want to give you guys different things. We want to create new things, but sometimes it's nice to throw in something that we have already and I don't have to create things for. Those are fillers.
Stephanie Stevens says, I just got 3 wisdom teeth removed, and I'm happy to be here.
Oh gosh, that's a toughie.
No, it's Self-Care Thursday.
I
She's
know,
in the
but
right
3
place.
wisdom teeth is phew. Ow.
Okay, and Pat says, yeah, this one I didn't do. I love it. Waiting on the bike with the flower basket. I signed up for all the others.
I promise it's coming.
Again, if you see anything in the chat, especially you new people, see anything in the chat that says Corey's Painting Self-Care Thursday, you're already here. You're in the right place. You don't have to click on that.
All good.
All right, yeah, Laura's here.
Awesome.
Yeah, Miracle, you heard a little bird. Yeah.
Little bird.
I guess that means you're ready because you posted earlier that you was hold
ready.
on, we were not ready. Okay, all right.
Ready.
All right,
All right.
Jennifer, it's all yours.
Let's do it. Okay, so for those of you that are new or don't know us, I'm Jennifer. Mark is behind the computer and behind the camera. We're Mimosas and Masterpieces. We're out of South Mountain Brook, New Jersey, and we've been painting virtually with you guys for almost a year now. We used to do this on the road, take our trip on the road. We do small in-person gatherings and large, big fundraising events. So anything from 10 to 100, we've done it in person too. But with everything going on, we're just virtual, and we're absolutely loving it because we are able to reach so many more of you.
Yes.
So let's go over all of our supplies for tonight. Sorry about the birds. Holly's a little loud tonight.
Yeah.
It's like when they don't have your attention, that's when they want your attention.
Exactly.
The moment that you're busy.
Yeah, we haven't been doing this for a couple of days now, so I think they got sort of used to us being around them, and now we're down here.
Maybe we'll have to cover her.
And they're like, that's it.
So I have my 16 by 20 canvas. I have it held portrait style. Of course, it doesn't matter whether it's portrait or landscape. It works both ways, especially for this painting. I have a cup of water to rinse, paper towels to dry. My paints tonight, we're just going to use those 5 primary colors: red, yellow, blue, black, and white. We're going to mix everything else on our plate. I have the brushes that I'm going to use. So we're going to work with I have to ask Aiden to cover her. Oh my gosh.
I will take care of it. Yes, Cheryl, I will be zooming in even more. Don't even worry.
Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry. So we're going to start our background once we get to our background with a flat brush or a wash brush. You can use anything from a 1/2 inch to a 1 inch, whatever you have, whatever you're comfortable with. We'll use a medium round brush, which is usually number 8. That's what I use, right? Number 8. Number 8. And then a smaller, tinier detail brush, which is like a number 4. Of course, if you have something smaller, that's fine too. We'll work on sketching first. So I'm going to do mine in Sharpie so you can see it on the camera. You guys can go ahead and do yours in pencil, okay?
Yep, I'm going to zoom in for them.
Oh, now she's going to be quiet.
No, he's covering. He's giving them a timeout. It seemed like she was getting louder as I came up the stairs.
Oh my gosh.
I think she has some issues.
I know. All right.
All right.
Ready? Okay. So I have my fish centered kind of in the center of my canvas. If you want to come down maybe about 4 or 5 inches, you can start in this area, centered about 4 or 5 inches down. So I'm going to make kind of a long teardrop shape. Okay, I'm going to do that to start. You okay?
No, Kathy says, thank goodness I could pause this because the kids were fine until I told them I wanted to paint tonight.
Of course, right? Isn't that always what happens?
Next time, don't tell them.
Don't tell them. I'm right? I know. So we're going to work on kind of a long teardrop shape. We're going to do a nice curve, long teardrop shape. Bring it to a point all the way down here. Now this is rounded for right now with your pencil. I'm going to not do that because I can't paint over my Sharpie, okay? So I'm going to bring it down and around so it comes to a point down at his tail.
Okay.
Okay, so this area is going to be a little rounded for you guys. And then we're going to just kind of make it come to a little bit of a point up here. So it's kind of a long teardrop shape, elongated, kind of curved, coming down to a point, and just a slight point at the top edge where that teardrop shape is rounded.
Right, so, almost in the center.
Yep.
Okay. I'll back up a little bit so they can see. I was really close on it. Yeah, see, it's almost a little bit up above the center.
Yeah, that's why I figured it's kind of about 4 or 5 inches from the top.
Okay.
Okay. On the right and left side, we're going to give him his fins. So those can come back about maybe halfway through his body. Halfway from his body, we'll kind of come out with a curved line up and around. And these can be all changed in painting too, guys, okay?
Yeah.
So we're just going to kind of give him a little bit of shape here. Just a curved line out and around, and a curved line out and around. We'll do the same on this side. I just like to get them to a little point on the end.
Remember, it's not about perfection. It's about expression.
Nope.
Self-care. Relax.
That's right. You guys know we always say,
my painting is not going to look like my painting, and your painting is not going to look like my painting. That's just the way it is.
And the Bob Ross quote that was sent to me today by my cousin Tara said something about how every painting is unique, and that's the best thing about painting. Right?
Yes.
I was like, see, that's perfect. I love it. All right, down here in his tail or her tail, we'll do those little curved lines out and around, almost like little flames. So elongated, kind of almond shapes, but we kind of bring them to little points. And again, all these shapes can be changed and painted over when we get to painting.
Okay.
Okay. So we're going to repeat and do the same thing on this side. Now, if it's too hard to kind of do this shape this way, you can always flip your canvas around, okay?
Okay.
So it's up to you. If you want to
You're going to flip it?
flip your canvas.
Okay.
Because sometimes it's easier to come down to a point than it is to go up to a point. Why that is, I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Okay. No, it makes sense to me.
So again, we're going to kind of do that elongated teardrop shape. I'm going to leave the front of mine open so that I can bring that to a slight point as well. So up here would be that rounded teardrop shape that we'll bring to a little point. And I'll kind of bring that to a little point up here.
Okay, see how you did that. You wanted it bigger.
I wanted to have a little bit more of a point there.
Okay, all right. And you can paint over that, so that's not going to be a problem.
Yep. And then we'll give him his fins on right and left side. So a little curve out, and then come back around. And again, if you want some more flatter fins, we can make flatter fins, and they don't have to be as wavy.
I don't think he did a good job.
I don't think she cares.
He said he was going to quiet them down, and they're not quiet.
She hears us chatting still, I guess, so she's kind of like,
Yeah, she hears us talking,
sorry,
and we're not talking to her.
don't think so. And we'll do those little fins down here, part of the tail, curved lines down into a point, elongated almond shapes that just kind of come to a point.
And there they are, right there.
And there they are.
Now they're in the center. All right, I'll back it up a little bit.
All right. So it's up to you how you want to hold your canvas. If you want it sideways, if you want it horizontal, portrait. Okay. All up to you.
Yeah, Cheryl sees the parrot.
Cheryl sees the parrot. We're
Yeah,
going to
she
do the
said
parrot
that's a
soon.
beautiful parrot picture on the side.
We did. That was another one that we did over the last year too. So we're going to bring that one back. That was
We're
a
bringing
really
that
good
one
one.
back. We're gonna be doing that one on February 25th.
There you go.
That's Thursday, Self-Care Thursday, but it's an early start time, 7 p.m. instead of 8 p.m.
That's because that one was a longer one. That was more like a
Yeah,
2.5 hour
Yeah.
long to 3 hour one.
It's a fun painting
It is. It's a fun one.
and very colorful.
And we love colorful.
Yes.
All right. What do we think? You guys all right?
They're right. They're
Take a
ready.
sip. What's everybody sipping tonight?
Yeah, nobody says. They know it's Self-Care Thursdays. They know they don't have to say what they sipping. They know they got something to sip.
All right. I'm going to use my smaller flat brush or wash brush just to work on our background.
All right.
So I'm going to rinse and dry. Always rinse and dry before we start. And we're going to mix that color for our water.
All right, here it comes. Brandy Solomon Sykes says Stella Rosa pineapple.
That sounds good.
That sounds good.
All right. Okay, here we go. So that kind of green aqua blue color that I have in that background, I'm going to take a nice big scoop of my blue here and move it over a little bit. And I'm going to take a little bit, just a little bit of yellow at a time. So a little bit of yellow to all this blue.
All right, now Brandy says, this freehand sketching is testing a little bit of artistic ability that I have. But with that Stella Rosa pineapple, that should
help
ease your
out.
attention right there.
So now you're going to create a blue color or a green color that you like. The more yellow that you add to this blue, the more aqua green color you're going to get. Turquoise, I guess you're going to get.
Okay.
Okay? So here's what my original blue went to. Show you what that looks like. So if you like that color blue, you can stick with that. If you want to add a little bit more yellow in there, you can add a little more yellow in there. I know it's hard, but I try and keep it all in like a little one spot when I'm mixing.
Yeah.
All right.
Alyssa Fink says, are you guys going to do this again? We're going to post a video as soon as the session is over.
Yep, and then it's
gonna
all
be on
yours.
YouTube.
You can have it to use and go back to whenever you have time.
That's right. It'll be here. If it's not here, it'll be on YouTube for sure. I'm going to probably put it on here tomorrow.
Yay! All right, the first thing I'm going to do is kind of carve out those areas where little lily pads are going to be if you want to add the lily pads. So I'm just going to make little heart shapes, the start of heart shapes in each of my corners. So I'm just going to kind of come around.
And what brush is this?
This is that, I'm using that 1/2-inch flat brush or wash brush.
Okay.
So you can use whichever flat brush that you have.
Brittany says wine.
There you go. Always
Judy,
a good choice.
Judy Schumacher says Campo Viejo Rioja from Spain.
All right. I'm not sure what it is, but.
And Pam Fifth says hot tea.
Hot tea.
She's
there
cold.
You go. I know. So again, we're just kind of doing those curve shapes, almost like you're going to make a heart in the corner, in each corner.
Okay.
And this is for our lily pads.
And Laura Sullivan says I'm having Coke and whiskey.
There you go.
It's cold there too, right?
Whiskey warms you up. That's all.
Uh-huh. It's been some cold weather. We're gonna get more cold weather.
That's right. So you can make those lily pad areas as big or as small as you want to too, guys. So if that seems like it's too big, you could just go back over and make it a little smaller. Okay? There's no right or wrong here.
That's
the
right.
best
There's no
part about
rules.
this. No rules. All right? So once you kind of have those shapes sort of guided out for you, the rest of your background is going to be this color. What we're going to use that texture, so my X's to create the texture. So back of the brush on one side, flip it and do the other.
Okay.
Okay, so we're just going to fill the back of our canvas with those X's.
Okay.
So funny.
No, Laura's talking. She's triple shot.
There you go.
Triple shot.
I feel ya. I've had that kind of a week.
You know, drinking and painting goes together good.
Yes, it does. It removes some of those inhibitions. Just go for it.
That's right.
Don't stress about exactly what
Start
you got
having
going.
a good time.
So, as you're going, grab the top and the side edges, wherever you're getting to your edges.
Mm-hmm.
So again, the brush stroke is just X's. So I'm just taking the paint off of one side of the brush, turning it around, overlapping. Okay, that's all we're doing, and we're just kind of creating texture in our water in the background to start with that.
And you're being careful with those X's when you get close to your core.
When I get close to my fish, trying to be careful not to go over those fish, but if we do,
If you do, it's okay.
we do, it's all right. Sometimes when you're covering with a lighter color, it may not work as well, but we'll make it work.
All right.
Okay, so I'm just going into that aqua green color that I created. X's all around, in between our fish, around our fish. So all of the negative space around our lily pads, in between them. And then, every once in a while you're doing this, you're going to grab a little scoop of white.
Okay.
Okay, and you're just going to kind of work some of that white in there.
Same X strokes.
Same X strokes. Okay? So that every once in a while you may have a little highlight in your water.
Jess Walker Tenora, I love you.
I love you too.
No, I'm saying I love her.
Okay. I don't know.
She says I'm not drinking,
Okay.
but I'm lighting up. There you go.
Whatever it takes.
That's what I'm talking about. About time somebody said something like that on here.
Oh my goodness. So we're just doing those X's all throughout the background. And again, every so often while you're working that blue in there, just grab some white and make some X's with white.
Awesome.
As I get close to my fish, kind of line the edge of that fish first, and then I sort of pull away with those X's.
Oh yeah, you gotta let them see that. You did the line, and all we could see was your hand.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Then just do it and then let us see it.
So I'm kind of lining the side of my fish.
Okay, there you go.
Okay. And then I sort of pull away and make those X's.
Yeah, that's nicer.
I like that blue color that I had there.
Yes.
So it's up to you if you want to, every once in a while, if you want to grab some of your original blue, you can grab some of your original blue. You can make that background whatever color you want.
Are you still going to grab a little white after a while too?
Yep. So after a little bit of doing those X's with your green color, you'll grab some of that white and blend some of that white in there. And it's okay if you leave those brush strokes. You don't have to blend it so that it's a solid color. Leave some of the brush strokes. It kind of creates the movement of the water.
Okay. Now everybody knows that Saturday night we're doing our Bob Ross tribute, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Time.
Everybody knows that Mark is going to dress like Bob Ross, right?
I think so. I think I've been telling them every time we came on, even the last time we came on. I'm still working on my Bob Ross voice, but I think I can carry it. And then also we're gonna, just talk about some good things about Bob Ross, because he has like a influence on pretty much everything that has to do with painting. When people want to paint, I see his influence and hear his influence a lot. So it's gonna be a nice night.
It is.
Yes, I will be dressed up like Bob Ross.
We can't miss that part. And it's your birthday, so.
Yeah, and they shouldn't miss it. It's going to be fun. We're going to have a good time.
Once in a lifetime opportunity, guys.
Yep. We're going to have a good time. Uh-oh. Okay. Amarilla Gabriel says, I'm enjoying this tutorial, but that's like a taboo word on here.
Oh, stop.
Okay, we're having a session.
It's
she's not teaching you
okay.
anything. Okay, she's just giving you the outlet to do your thing. There's a difference.
So certainly, if you're new, that's our thing. So our thing is, it's not about the paint on the canvas for me. Yes, we want you to have a great time. Yes, we want you to enjoy what you're painting and
have a masterpiece.
We want you to come away with a masterpiece. But what it's about for us is giving you the time, the space for self-care, for time with your friends, or time with your family, or time by yourself. So you just have a couple of hours by yourself to not focus on anything but this moment. Not anything else going on, not the kids, not the world, not work. It's just this. Sip,
and if you can't
paint.
do it right now,
it's okay.
You can always watch the video later and do it then.
That's right.
That's what we try to instill in you. Do it when you can do it and have fun.
So I just like to say, I'm here to guide you in a painting. I don't like to say I'm teaching you. We're not grading this at all.
And when you see the slideshow, because this is going to be the new feature, after we do the event,
now it's Mark's responsibility.
Then we'll just put it on we'll put it on the YouTube, and then we'll have a slideshow when you send in your photos of your paintings, and then you can see how my painting doesn't look like
that's right.
My painting, and your painting doesn't look like my painting. And we can look at each other's paintings and see that they don't look like each other's paintings, but they all have the same thing in common.
That's right.
You're feeling good, you're happy, you're having fun, and you did it with all of these people. All these people that you'll see in the slideshow and say, wow, all of us were painting that night.
That's right.
That's how we're building our community. That's how we get the friends.
We definitely love to call you guys.
That's part of the whole thing.
Guys are part of our Mimosas community. We love to give back whenever we can. In fact, today I was super excited and moved that we delivered the $500 check to our local food bank for when we did the Hippos for Charity a couple weeks ago. Whatever we can. So we try to offer those free events. And when you do see an event that has a small fee, they are almost 90% of the time, they're donations.
Yep.
So, yes, would we love to make this our full time? Yes, we would.
We will.
Can we do it?
We will.
I don't know if we can.
No, we can. We will.
Are you trying to cover Holly again?
I'm going to cover Holly.
I don't think it matters.
She's going to be covered.
No. She is covered. Oh my goodness. This crazy bird.
What is your major malfunction?
Oh my goodness. So I'm just going to grab white every once in a while and add some of those brush strokes down here. Oh my goodness. Too funny. Oh my goodness. Those crazy birds. Be nice, you two. Be nice. Oh my gosh. Too funny.
Aiden said
He's gonna bop her on the beak.
we might have to glue her beak.
I always say when I'm holding her when she's trying to bite me, I'm gonna bop you on the beak if you don't stop biting me.
Well, it'll be okay for now. All right, let's get back to what's going on here. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Amaryllis was saying that she was switching to cheese, figs, and wine.
Ooh. You know, I don't know if I've ever had a fresh fig.
No?
No, I don't think I have. I've had dried, but.
Well, Kathy Reinhardt's is water and raspberries as a snack.
Oh, raspberries. Okay.
That sounds interesting. Okay. Oh, we got a first timer.
Yay!
Evelinda Santos. This is my first time here with my daughter Stephanie.
Hi, Stephanie.
She loves to paint, and we can really use the time to self-care. That's it.
That's right. That's what it's about.
Thursday.
My color got a little off cue here.
Yes, Sandy Strelo says you are sharing your knowledge. Thank you.
That's it. You know.
Yeah.
We just want you to have a good time. I realized when I was a kid that I've always painted. I've always done anything relating to art, but I didn't realize when I was a child that I was using it as my outlet until I was older and understood that that's what I was using it for. So it's important to me now, especially in the midst of everything going on and, you know, how our days are and what's expected of us on a daily basis in life as parents, as workers, as spouses. You know, we need to take good care for ourselves. So this is a great way to do it. And after doing our very first online free virtual one and the outpouring of messages that came to us, that was kind of my, you know, that was our wake-up call that this is where we belong and what we need.
Yeah, it is. I even recognize it. It's awesome. Okay, Rebecca Benson says, I'm using colored pencils tonight.
Yes.
Because cleaning up paint seemed like too much work. Still plenty of self-care and colored pencils.
There is.
But this is what the thing is about our viewers, people that join us.
Doesn't matter.
They have, when you see the slideshows, you realize that they use anything that they have. If they don't have a kit or they don't have supplies, they can get them from us. If they don't get them, they use whatever they have.
That's right.
Okay, I've seen a lot of crazy things. Well, I say crazy, but
no, but we have
I've
seen like
paintings on rocks. I've seen paintings on
boxes,
box tops.
On what else did we see? On a penny. We saw somebody paint on a penny.
I don't know how they did that, but
that was amazing.
It was amazing, yeah.
I mean, we've seen, you know, pieces of wood, and we've seen whatever, cardboard and notebooks.
Yeah.
And
just regular,
whatever.
regular sheet paper, copy paper.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. We've seen crayons and colored pencils.
Just paint and have a good time with us.
Yes.
You use whatever you got, or just sit and watch. Watch and listen, and you just have fun.
That's it.
She gets it. I'm going to use colored pencils. I don't want to use the paint tonight. A lot of people use the pencil. Some people are using crayons.
Colored pencil could be, so in depth too, because I used to do a lot of colored pencil art. But that could be so in depth too. Like it could take a long time to do a piece. Realistically, if you're like really trying to get something to look real, it's amazing.
Yeah. Now Kathy says the lily pads right now look like little butts.
Thank you for pointing that out. I was gonna say that, but I was like, no, that's not appropriate. So thank you for somebody else pointing that out.
Oh, okay. Because I was getting ready to say, wow, the water and raspberries is a heck of a combination there, huh? You see his butts?
Well, you know.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's open to your imagination. The painting is not done yet, and it's going to look like a couple of things before it's over. It always does, especially when she starts with the sketching and then she does the outlining or the background, or sometimes she's painting things and it looks completely different than
That's right.
what it turns out to be.
And that's why we say, trust the process.
Hey, Laura, she says, I can't find the Sunrise Kitties on YouTube. Will it be there soon?
Oh, it's there.
Baby, it's on there. You got to look for it. It's on there. It's like 85.
There was a lot of them.
That's right. Now I'm putting the slideshows up there too. But the Sunrise Kitties, you got to scroll through them. You'll find it. I know the Moonlight Kitties is there. I know the Sunrise Kitties is there. I put them there. I'm sure of that.
That was a really great one too.
Yeah, the Sunrise Kitties.
So once you guys are done with your background, just throw some thumbs up to Mark, or some likes or loves, so we can kind of gauge where you guys are.
Okay, well, I think they're right with you because Michelle Logan Collar says, first timers here, both my boys have been laughing. They love the butt cheeks.
Sorry, guys.
Okay, Brandy Solomon says, I needed this paint night after finding out my boy's school is likely not opening this school year.
Oh.
Okay, yeah.
Very sorry, Mom.
Okay, Amanda says, say hi to Liz and Amanda. Hi, Liz and Amanda.
Hi, Liz and Amanda. I still have these e-learning boards for all of you
Laura
moms.
says she's typing in. Laura says, I'm typing in Sunrise Kitties and it doesn't show up.
Uh-oh. I'll have to...
She's gonna make me go get my phone and look for Sunrise Kitties. Hold on, I got you got thumbs up hitting now.
You got thumbs up? All right.
Yeah, let me go get my phone so I can find out.
Now Mark's going to search it for you.
Kitty. No, I'll just go next door. Hold on.
You're going to go next door to your office? Okay. Next thing we're going to do, let's fill in those lily pads to start. So again, you can use either that 1/2-inch flat brush, or you can use your medium round brush, up to you. So we're going to create some light green now.
Yeah,
so
I won't go upstairs. I'll just go next door and look and see if I can pull it up.
So I'm going to take a nice scoop of my yellow here, and we'll take a little bit of this blue or green that we were using before. So this time it's a little tiny bit of blue to a lot of yellow.
A little tiny bit of blue to a lot of yellow?
Yep, and you're going to mix until you kind of have a green color that you like.
Right. Jackie Forrest saying, it doesn't show up when you try to search for it.
Oh.
You do have to scroll through and look.
Oh, that's interesting.
But the Sunrise Kitties are there.
That's
I'm
so
pretty
weird.
sure they are.
That's so weird that you can't search it, though. I wonder why.
Oh, Jennifer Mitchin. She says, needed this with father-in-law in risky surgery tomorrow.
Aw.
And family friend got cancer 3 to 6 months to live, so I need to get away.
Oh, girl, I'm so sorry. Well, virtual hugs to you.
Yes, you need to get away and just enjoy yourself.
So once you have that green color that you like, we're just going to go over and cover our butts, okay?
Okay, now you're going to cover the butts? Okay.
All right, so right around the edge. And if you want to make these a little bit larger now, you can. And we'll just
so now you're going to make little green butts.
Yep, green butts. And we'll fill them in. Okay, filling those in, grabbing those edges as we get to those edges, the top, sides. So we'll start with just kind of filling those in.
All right, let me go check just to make sure.
I can always send you the link to it too when we're done.
Yeah.
Right around the edge. Grabbing those edges. If you want to lift your canvas to get the bottom, you can get the bottom too. Alright, come around to this one. And we're going to layer colors. So this is just kind of your base color for for your lily pads. So we'll get some other stuff in there. Don't worry. Grab those edges. Still searching in there?
Yeah. I see him.
He said, I see him. All right, let's cover this one over here.
I see him.
Okay, good.
Sunrise Kitties.
Yay.
September 3rd, original air date.
Wow. September. That's so crazy.
Yeah, I put the date on every painting that we've
I
done.
know, it's good that you're very good about that. I'm so terrible at that.
Yeah, I even went to the ones that you posted on, and I put the dates on those too.
Thank you.
Including your slideshows too.
I'm the ideas person, not the detail.
I'm
no,
the details
I am
person.
a detail person. I shouldn't say that. I'm a detail person.
You're a detail person.
But sometimes...
But your details in the things that you're good at detailing.
Sometimes there's too many things to think of.
That's where I come in.
Okay.
Yes, yes. Jackie Forrest says, yes, cover our butts.
Cover the butts, please.
And Evelyn DeSantos says, I'm loving the Bernie Sanders peeking out from the back.
Oh, you
there,
like him back there?
down there in the low part.
What day is Bernie?
Bernie is
Smitten with mittens.
Yeah, he's on February 5th, Friday night.
Next week.
Friday
Next
night.
Friday.
Next Friday night. We'll be doing Bernie smitten with mittens.
And wait, I have to show. Wait, or did I take them out? Hold on, I have to show you something really cool.
What?
So we have a giveaway for that already.
For Bernie?
Yeah. How cool is it? So my friend.
We got a giveaway for Bernie?
Yes.
When we do Bernie?
So my friend from Unique Spirit Designs, and we'll post her information on the page. So she makes these repurposed mittens, and they're all different colors. They're all different, shapes. Well, shapes, but all different colors. So she said, can you wear them while you paint? And I can. How cool is this? This is exactly what I need, because when when you have mittens, you can't use your phone. You can't do anything with mittens. But these are like the most perfect thing. And of course, this is on backwards.
Oh, she made these for you?
So she made it. She has a ton of designs because they're all repurposed sweaters. But how cool! So I really can paint with them.
The Bernie painting session is Friday night, February 5th.
That's right, and we'll
smitten with mittens.
Give a pair of these mittens away from our friend from Unique Spirit Designs, and she also designed towels to do giveaways for our Schitt's Creek night.
All right, so Laura said I would appreciate being sent the link because I get dizzy with scrolling through a screen.
No
Me
problem,
too.
Laura. No problem. We'll get it up there for you.
Yeah.
All right. So once we've got the green, our base color of green, I'm just going to rinse and dry. And I'm just going to grab my yellow. I almost said white.
You're going to grab yellow?
Just yellow. So I'm going to come right along the outside of our butts.
Okay.
The outside of our
Now you're
lily
going to make
pads.
them yellow.
And we're just going to do the outside edges. So I'm not going to do the whole thing.
Let me get inside.
And if it's not changing much, if you want to add a little bit of white to it, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my yellow and a little bit of white to that, just to lighten it up a little bit more.
Okay.
So you can see a change here. There we go.
Now, I said that Bernie's going to be on Friday night, February 5th,
Yeah.
but we just skipped right over Self-Care Thursday.
Well,
Self-Care Thursday, February 4th, 8 p.m. We're doing the Time for Wine.
Yes.
Time for Wine. So that's going to be a drinker's night.
Yes, we will do some wine sampling that night.
Oh, really? Okay. So we're going to set the bar up?
Yeah.
You can set the bar up. I can make the
Sure.
camera go right over to the bar.
Yeah, we could definitely do that.
Do your drinks like you did for Hocus Pocus?
We could. So for my yellow again, all I did was add a little bit of white, and I'll just go over, just to lighten up those edges of our lily pad.
All right, so the white lightens it up?
Yep.
Okay.
the white with our little bit of yellow. Just
Yeah, that's a 8 p.m. Eastern start time on February 4th for the time for wine. That's the bottle of wine and the glass of wine, right?
Yep. Top left corner.
Oh, let
If
me
you
go
can
up
see
there
it.
then.
So that's
There it is, right there, right next to the owl.
our owl.
Okay, our owl is part of our Zoom with the Zoo series. The owl will be done on February 28th. We're going to end the month of February, Sunday, 1 p.m. All the zoo times are 1 p.m.
Yep.
That's live at the zoo in Lehigh Valley, Pennsylvania. That's part of our new
right.
series. All right, now back down. Whoops.
All right.
All right, so all of the butts are finished.
So our lily pads for now, we're gonna give them a break, let them dry a little bit. We'll come back to
Okay.
some details later.
All right.
All right, we're gonna start working on our koi.
Okay.
All right. So first one, let's work on. Doesn't matter which one you want to work on, and if you want to make them both orange, you can make them both orange.
Or whatever color.
Whatever color. So let's see. I think.
We're not being technical here. I mean, like, do kois come in certain colors?
Yeah, they're kind of generally in these kind of colors.
Okay.
Oranges, darker, darker oranges or reds.
Oh, okay.
Kind of the grays, white.
All right, so they can be flexible here.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Of course, if they wanted to do it anyway, it still would be fine.
Of course. So I'm going to my medium round brush, rinsing and drying. And I didn't clean my brush good last time, so shame on me.
Really?
It's a little hard. Sorry.
All right.
This is what happens. Take care of your brushes, guys.
Exactly. It costs money.
They do. Okay. Let's make our orange. I'll work on this one up here first.
All right.
Okay?
I'm going to zoom in.
Good. All right, so my yellow and red are right next to each other. I'm going to take a nice big scoop of my yellow here.
Okay.
And a little bit of red at a time. Little bit of red.
Just a little?
Little bit of red. Little bit of red goes a long way. So we're going to make a dark orange color.
Let them see it. I see red.
So red, you don't see orange here?
No, your hand is in front of it. Okay, now I see the orange.
Okay. All right. So now I want to take this orange. Let's move this over here just a little bit. Just a little bit of that. And I'm going to take another little bit of yellow to lighten that up even more. So you're going to have two versions of orange.
Oh, okay.
Okay? So you're going to have a darker orange and you're going to have a lighter orange.
All right.
You're going to take the lighter orange, and we're going to almost outline that teardrop shape on the inside. So on the inside of our fish, we're just kind of inside outlining here.
Okay.
And this is with that medium round brush. If you need to rinse and dry to get it back to a point, you can do that. So this is that lighter of the two oranges.
All right. Just all the way around the
Right.
outside.
Yep. Just around the outside first.
Okay.
Okay. And then I'm going to have you grab a little bit of white. Same brush. I'm not going to rinse and dry. I'm going to start in the middle and kind of work my way out toward that orange. And we're going to blend.
All right, you're going to bring some of that orange back into that white.
That's right. Yep. So we're just kind of blending. So the center of our fish is going to be lighter. So see, we kind of created depth in there without doing a whole lot of work.
Mm-hmm. No, Heather, we're not on lily pads anymore. We're on the actual fish now.
I just moved over to the fish.
Yeah, we just moved over.
So on your lily pads, once you got your green on there and then you did your light yellow around the edges, I moved on to my fish. So the orange that you see is a scoop of yellow and a little bit of red. And that's your outline. I made two different oranges. So I made a darker orange and then I took a little of this moved it over and added a little bit more yellow.
And made a lighter
just
orange.
to make it a little lighter. So once I did that outline of my fish on the inside of our sketch, then I just grabbed some white with the same brush, started in the center, and I worked it toward the edges and kind of brought it back in. So we sort of blended that white into the fish.
Okay. Laura Sullivan says, when my brushes don't come out clean and I get hard, I soak it in some warm water.
Yep.
With a tiny bit of soap for a couple of hours and then rinse it off, and it's like new. So you can do
Yep.
that a few times, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, when I'm done, normally I just clean them and I let them sit.
Dry.
I don't normally scrub them, but when I do have to give them a good soak, I actually use a teeny tiny bit of Pine Sol, especially if you have wooden handled brushes.
Okay.
And then rinse and dry really good.
Okay. I mean, they are supposed to last for a while.
Oh yeah, definitely. All right, I'm going to go back to my my medium orange color, and we'll fill in those fins. Again, this is just kind of a base color. We're going to get to detail with some other colors, okay?
All right. You're going to do them both?
Yep, we'll do them all.
I mean, both fish.
I'm going to do white on the other fish. So this is the orange fish.
Okay.
And we'll get to the other fish in a moment.
Jody says, my good brush ended up in the dishwasher.
Oh, darn. Did it make
That's
it?
not good, is it?
Did it make it?
I don't know.
Go.
Yeah, so the time for wine night.
Yep.
Thursday night, self-care night.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a drink fest.
Stop. We're just going to sip some wine.
Well, if you tell them ahead of time, it's going to be... Well, look, the title, Time for Wine. That's all we got to say. That's it. You know that when we come on here, people going to be like, I have this wine.
Yes.
I have this wine.
We want to see your favorite bottles. We want to
Okay,
see
so
what your
what
favorite
we're going to
thing
do, we're going to ask them to take a picture of their painting and their wine.
is. Yeah.
Okay, so we have a heck of a slideshow for that one.
That's right.
Hey, it's not like we don't have her drinking on here now.
Hey, hey.
Check out that New Year's Eve video. That one was a good one. We had bubbles, we had drinking. Everybody was having a wonderful time. And all they painted was bubbles. Every time they painted a bubble, they had to drink. That was how it came out. It was really nice.
All right. So I'm going to switch brushes. So I'm going to go to that tinier brush now. And we're going to work on some of those spots and some of those little details in our fins. So I'm going to rinse and dry. All right.
Abby says her favorite brush slipped down the drain.
Oh, man.
Can you get that? Can you get it out when you slip? It drops down the drain. You have to take the drain apart.
Yeah, right. Sounds
can't
like a
just-
lot of work.
Well, it looks like you got chopsticks. Maybe you can pull them up that way.
Chopsticks,
I don't know.
maybe.
Something to stick down in the drain to get it. That's terrible. You drop
Aw.
your brush and it goes down the drain.
All
How do you
right.
get it out?
I know. Okay, so what we're going to do next, so I'm going to take that tiny brush and I'm going to grab some red. Okay, so red, we're going to make our dark spots in our fish. So I'm going to start on the top, give him a little organic shape in the top, right along the edge, and just fill in.
Any kind of shape you want.
Any kind of shape. It's organic, so it doesn't have to be, there's no specific size or shape or...
Okay, just putting this red spot whatever way you like it.
Yep. I'm going to kind of alternate. So I do one up here. I'm going to come on this side and do another one down here that kind of works its way up toward the center. And then we'll
Okay.
fill that one in.
You're going to do this all the way across? I mean, all the way down?
Yep. So we're going to kind of alternate. So we're going to leave a little spot for some black, for a black spot. Leave a little spot every other spot. So we have, we're going to come back on this side again and do another, I'm going to say brown spot. Red spot here.
So it's just a coincidence that like we're doing the koi tonight,
Mhm.
okay, and then the next Thursday that we have coming up, February 11th,
Mhm.
Self Care Thursday night, we're doing the sunrise orcas. So we're just doing the fish,
Again, those were
or it just was a coincidence.
some wonderfully past events that.
Okay, no, because people have been asking for it,
Yeah.
and we had done it already. But
Well,
that's okay. We're coming up on our anniversary.
that's right.
Oh, we better figure out what day is the actual anniversary.
I don't know. I'll have to look.
'Cause somebody on here said happy anniversary on here. I forgot to read their name.
That's because I said it's been about a year. We've just, we're almost approaching a year here.
But I was getting ready to correct them and say, no, it's not an anniversary yet.
Not yet.
But they might be right.
No, it was because it was
in February.
at least the end of February. So our
right,
first
so
one
it
was
can't
in
be
March.
in January.
Right.
All right, so it's either February or March. We got to find the right date.
So once I kind of have those spots in there with the red, I'm going to take that tiny brush again, and we'll just start to kind of work some lines into those fins and into the tail. So light brush strokes, just working some of those little lines down into our tail and then into our fins.
Yeah, I can't remember the person's name who said happy anniversary. And I was like, I don't think so.
Not yet. We're getting there.
We're getting there, yeah. I'll have to look at the list.
It's all right.
Nessa May says, I pretty much have to watch from here because my paints are cheap and mixed together it's very sheer.
Okay, so when you have sheer paints, what you can do is either add a little bit of maybe titanium white, which will it will lighten them, but it'll also help make them thicker. Not thicker, more opaque. Or what you can do is, so a lot of the colors that I use are kind of opaque too, or I'm sorry, transparent too. So something like if I just use yellow, you can see right through it. So I always add a little bit of another color to it.
Okay.
So whether it's my blue, so we're making green, and even my green is a little bit transparent. So you can add a tiny bit of white to that, and that does help. Same thing with my red. If I just use that red on my canvas, it's going to look like it's almost pink and you can almost see through it. So you always want to add a little bit of maybe yellow to it to kind of give it another depth of color, and it will help make it a little less transparent.
Okay.
All right, let's work on the black spots. So I'm just going to rinse and dry that brush. I'm going to work on putting some of those organic little shapes, spots, kind of in the spaces in between the red ones.
And you're going to fill them in?
And we'll fill them in. Now if it looks like your paint is kind of mixing, where you're getting kind of a light hue toward the top, that's okay. That works for you because that's still the highlight of the fish.
Okay.
Okay? So,
all right.
So don't worry if it looks like it's kind of mixing and it looks like it's gray now. It's all good. It's good stuff.
Okay. Kathy Reinhardt says, FYI, there's never a dull moment with me. I always try to have fun no matter what.
And what did you do?
No matter
now?
how bad something may seem at the time, there's always a positive too.
That's right.
That is correct.
That's right. Always, always. We are the same way.
Yep. What you focus your attention on
That's what
is
will
how it's
come.
going to be.
So true.
And if you don't think about positive, then yeah, you can open yourself up for something bad or negative. When negative stuff happens, just accept it and deal with it the best way you can. And once you've dealt with it, or once you intend to deal with it, then go back to positive.
Yep.
There is a positive somewhere in it. It'll come to you. You don't have to think about it. Just focus on positive.
Even if it's just kind of a growing or a learning experience.
Yeah, exactly.
We've had a lot of those over the last few months.
A lot of them.
My spots kind of get a little bit smaller as I get toward this tail.
Okay.
And I'm just filling those spots in.
And I just want to add, for those people that are new, we're here on Facebook every Thursday. This is our Self-Care Thursday night. We are going to be switching to YouTube.
Yay.
I mean, to do live,
at some
to
point,
do some
at
live
some point,
sessions.
I know we're getting there.
We're not messing with the Self-Care Thursdays.
No.
But when we go live, it might be in other, another place like YouTube, not just Facebook. When you go to our YouTube channel, you just got to remember that it's Mimosas Masterpieces, one word. And you'll see our logo, and you'll see all of the paintings that we've done. And you can always use them, because they're all with live events.
Yep.
But you can always use them to paint something. Just see what you want to paint. And you take your self-care time or your family time, or you just want to paint, just relax. It's right there for you.
Alright, well, I have that black on my brush. I'm just going to add a couple of those little lines in our tail and on our fins.
Okay.
If you want to kind of go back through and outline, you can, but you can wait until the end to do that too.
And I keep forgetting, if you go to our YouTube channel and you paint anything, don't forget to click the subscribe button.
Ah, yes.
That way you get notifications whenever we have a new video or
when we go live.
Slideshow, or when we go live, you'll know
Yeah.
when we're on.
So light brush strokes in there to kind of add those little ridges in his fins.
Yeah, see, Laura Sullivan said, I almost forgot. Last time I was telling you guys about how I was super low on paint.
Uh-huh.
He said a friend bought me some paint
Aww.
and had it shipped to me.
That's so awesome.
That is awesome.
That's a good friend.
Yes. And those people that are new, if you need supplies, you can order them from our website. That's Mimosas Masterpieces, one word again, .com.
That's right. We have kits of all different sizes. So if you don't want a 16 by 20 canvas, you can scale it down. There's 11 by 14 canvases. We also have the kind of the duo kits where it might be 2 of the 12 by 12s. I'll be putting together the pop art kits, which is 4 of the 10 by 10s, I believe it is. There's 10 by 20, so there's a bunch of different kit sizes.
There's brushes, there's paint.
Right, so, and you can choose whether your kit has brushes or not. If you already have a set of brushes, you don't have to get them again, and you save a couple of bucks there. But yeah, there's all kinds of supplies. And then for things like some of our other interactive events, or something like our Mardi Gras night, which is February 16th.
Yep, Fat Tuesday.
It comes with
Mardi Gras
stuff. So you'll get like your sparkle mask, you'll get your Mardi Gras beads, you'll get...
Hold on now, I'm showing them the painting.
Oh, sorry.
You're pulling out the mask and the beads. Hold on.
Sorry.
Let me move back over to you so you can show them.
Sorry.
Here you go.
So yes, so that Mardi Gras painting, that kit will come
with the mask?
The mask, the beads, and then we're going to give you cups of glitter. The traditional purple, gold, and green. And then you can use whatever colors you want on your painting when we do it.
And then I'm going to back across and show them the Mardi Gras painting. And then underneath it, behind the kois, is the ruby red slippers.
That's right. And again, that one will also come with glitters.
But that painting right there, the ruby red slippers underneath the Mardi Gras painting, that's March 19th, 7 p.m. That's a Friday night, 7 p.m. Eastern time.
That is my cousin's birthday. This is her favorite movie, so we're celebrating her that night.
She's going to be here?
I would
love
for her to be here. That is so smart.
She needs to be here. What are you talking about?
Oh my gosh.
We got to get right here.
All right, I'll ask her.
Yeah, I mean, she could, she could be on with us, but it would be better if she's here with us.
All right. Next fish. We're going to come back to the finishing of the details, sorry.
What happened?
I got a piece of ice.
Uh-huh.
Back to my medium brush, rinse and dried.
All right.
And this time we're going to make a very light gray.
Oh, okay, you're going to mix.
Yep, we're going to mix.
Zoom in. Okay.
Okay, a very light gray. So I'm going to take a scoop of my white that doesn't have any other color in it.
All right.
Or that tiny bit of yellow. It's okay. I'm going to add just a tiny touch, just a touch. Don't scoop. just a little touch of my black.
A little touch. You see how little that is?
See a little?
I'm zoomed all the way in.
Okay. Let's mix to see what color we get first, and then if we need to go a little darker, we can add another little touch. Okay? Another little touch.
This is for your next koi.
This is for the other koi, yep.
Yeah, so we just talked about the Mardi Gras night on Fat Tuesday, February 16th.
Yes.
8 p.m. Eastern Time.
I'm excited for that one.
Yeah, well, that Sunday before February 16th is Valentine's Day, February 14th. And we're going to be at the Lehigh Valley Zoo with the sloths.
That's right.
And we have Bean the Sloth that's going to paint with Jennifer.
Yes, he is. Okay. So I kind of have that light gray.
Yes.
All right. We're going to do the same thing that we did for the other one. We're going to outline the inside of our sketch with the gray.
Okay.
Okay. If it's too much paint on that brush and you want to get it back to a point, just rinse and dry. Spin your brush on your paper towel. Get it back to a little point so you have a little bit more control over where that's going.
Okay, you're going to do this one the same way you did the other one.
Same thing, yep.
Except with the gray.
We're just going to start with gray this time.
Okay.
You can fill in those fins.
You know, those of you who are new, I have to keep addressing because we want you to join our community and have fun with everybody else. See, what I'm going to say is they already know. When we finish, every time we finish a session, we always ask you to sign and date your painting and then take a photo of it and send it to the designated area that Jennifer will tell you where to put, where to
Yep,
drop
so
it off.
there's always a post on our Facebook event that we're in right now, and it has a picture of my setup, and it says, please drop those photos here. So just post them as a comment right in that, right on that post for me. And then we can easily grab them, because when everyone, while we still love to see them, even if you message them to us,
yes.
Mark is going to be now, I'm putting him in charge of doing the slideshows for me. So he has to take them off of the event.
Right, I got to take them from the event section.
Right.
And collect them. And then edit them and put them into a video so that we can show off your work, show you all.
That's right.
Because that's the best part for us, is after this is all over, we're going to be up looking at photos for the next couple of days when y'all send them in. You're going to be reading your well, she's going to be reading all your comments.
I do. I go back
she
and
stays
read.
up all night long, reads all your comments. And if it goes if it goes on for days, she reads it for days. And then she'll get all of the photos together. Or now I will be getting all of the photos
That's
together.
right.
And I will be, so she can just read all the comments.
I'm putting Mark in charge of getting the photos together. I'm doing some of the other things.
I love to watch I love to look at the photos.
I know.
Because everybody's paintings are all different.
See, I love to go through them because I like to comment on them all. I know you're not commenting on them.
No, but I'm amazed at them when I watch them. No, Evelyn, I do not paint.
No, we tried.
No, I'm not a painter.
He did not.
I'm an artist, but I'm not a painter. I'm an artist
not.
with acting. I'm an artist with expressing, helping people express themselves, things like that. But I don't do the painting, no.
You did pretty good, but he was not.
That's
not
not
a fan
something
of
that
it.
I love.
So,
I love watching you paint. I love you having everybody else paint.
on it. Yep.
Yeah, I'm here to protect you, make sure you're doing all right, make sure everything makes you happy and you're getting through to your audience.
So once we have that gray in there, just grab white. I'm not rinsing and drying. Just grab white, start in the center, and then just work your way out toward the edges. And you're just kind of blending that white into the rest of the fish.
Yes, Abby says, can you repeat the lily pad steps? We will.
Oh, sure. So once you have that gray on there, again, you're just going to grab some white.
From the center.
Some white, and then you're just going to start in the center and work that white out toward the edges and just overlap into that gray just to lighten it up in the center.
Yeah, I mean, Jennifer is a painter, okay? And I discovered that right along when we first started being together. And we just made it to this point. It just was inevitable because she's really good at it and she loves it. Okay, now me, I'm visual. I like to film stuff. I like to add my part is filming it, putting it together, directing it, designing the set, collaborating with her, figuring out what she wants to do and what people want to do. I ask the people, what do you want us to paint?
That's right.
And I engage the audience. That's what I do. I could be the hype man. I don't know. I do everything. I try to get her. Yeah, I'm the hype man. Come and watch this. People come out. People out when I'm out and about. People are asking me about mimosas. I'm more than glad to tell them what we do, to get them to come and see us and join us, because we're doing a real big thing here with everybody. We all get together on certain days and we have a good time with each other. And people make paintings and they're happy and they send us photos and it's a really amazing experience.
All right, our next. Oh, so Abby, your lily pads, okay?
Yeah.
So your lily pads is a nice big scoop of yellow and a little bit of blue mixed to make a green. And you'll just kind of cover all of those lily pads up. And then you'll go back with, after you rinse and dry, some light yellow. So I took a little bit of my white with a little yellow and then just went around the edges and kind of blended that into the green a bit. That's all. That's all we did so far for lily pads.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to switch brushes to our smaller one now. Okay, rinsed and dried. And I'm going to go back to that darker gray, or I'm sorry, darker orange that we made. Okay, darker orange. And we're going to start with the spots on this fish.
Okay.
Same thing like we did on the other one.
I'm zooming back in.
Okay, I'm going to start up in his tail.
Yeah, now Laura's saying, what is WIP? One of my WIP paintings is the October Nightmare Before Christmas painting
Work
with a
in
different silhouette.
progress. Work in progress.
Oh, okay. I am doing one for every silhouette.
Oh, that's so cool.
Well, you still got time, Laura. If you could finish any one of them and you get the photo up there, it might make it to the slideshow, because I've only done like...
Oh, only 1,000 now.
Yeah, I've only done about 1,700 of the paintings. I still got another 1,000 to download and make a slideshow.
So
We've got
crazy.
3. The slideshow so far for Nightmare Before Christmas that we did in October is 3 parts so far.
So crazy.
So I figured 2 more parts, and that'll be all of the paintings that everybody sent in. It was the biggest night we ever had for a session. It was
so
over 4,700 people painted with us that night, and I'm still downloading photos, and that was from October.
Yeah, that was so overwhelming and amazing.
It really was.
I scrolled through the pictures, but there was just no way I could comment on everything. So I said to Mark, at some point, this is your job to go through and make the slideshow for that, because we cannot let that go undone, for sure.
And I kept saying, "Oh, I'll get it done real fast. Don't worry about it."
I was like, no.
And I was looking I started looking at pictures, and it was like, it's not going to stop.
No, I said
still more paint. I still haven't seen every single painting.
I'm telling you, it's so crazy. We've spent hours looking at that. It's just amazing.
I had about 2,000 paintings, and I tried to edit them all. I tried to get them all on one big thing, and it just wasn't working out. Yeah, the computer just kept crashing on me, and I was like, okay, I got to break them down to maybe like 500 or 200, I don't know.
Yep.
I just been experimenting, trying to, the longest video I have is 41 minutes, but I'm not going to make them that long anymore.
No, it's too long to watch, I know.
But it was so many paintings.
I
got them
know.
all up there, and they went through. So I was like, I'm just going to have to leave this one, because it's a lot of paintings. And the one I just put up today, that was about 500 paintings. And that was how many minutes is that one? 36 minutes, 39 minutes, something like that. No, it's a little bit less than that, about 30 minutes. But it's just a lot of paintings.
Yes.
And I found the right music to play with it and everything, and you could just run it.
Yeah.
If you did a painting on that night, it's in there. If you
Somewhere.
sent us a painting, you sent us a photo,
it's in
one
somewhere.
of those bad boys.
All right. So we're working on those orange spots. Now, you can leave the orange spots if you just want orange spots. You can go and do some of those black spots if you want to add the black spots to it. I may leave just the orange spots on this one. I don't know. I'm going to go through and add some of those little lines and
Oh, good
details
night,
to the
Jody,
fins.
Barry, and Golden.
Bye, sweetie.
Yeah,
Thanks
you
for
know she's got to get up in the
hanging out. I
morning.
know she's an early riser.
I'm gonna be getting up early in the morning now too, so. But that's all right. I'm still gonna paint. I'm still gonna be down here
I
with
was
the
gonna
painting
say.
going on. I'll be able to get up. No
No
problem.
problem.
Yeah, our Thursday nights are special.
That's
it just
right.
became that way.
We are not gonna ever take this away. So
You can't. It's just, you know, there's always somebody here ready to paint on Thursday night.
I don't know what I'm gonna do when I go away in June. I'm gonna have to do it with the girls.
Or we'll make a video.
Oh,
We'll
that's
play it
not
on
the
that
same,
night.
though. It's just not the same.
It's not the same, but you got to go out with the girls on that time.
Oh,
Okay,
man.
that's your me time. You got to have self-care time too.
I know, but man.
No, it'll be just like how do they do it
A rerun.
No, not a rerun.
Here's a rerun.
No, it won't be a rerun. It'll
Okay.
be a live, but you'll just do it ahead of time. It's pre-recorded. That's all.
All right. We'll figure that out.
It just won't be live. It'll be pre-recorded.
So do I want black spots in there or do I want to leave the orange? Decisions.
Whatever you choose is right.
I know. Ugh.
Dawn Gretchik says,
Hi,
can you
Dawn.
paint a Naruto character?
I'll have to look it up because I don't know what that is.
You don't know what she doesn't know what a Naruto is. I don't either.
Oh, good. I'm glad it's not just me.
Oh, I'll find out.
I know you will.
A Naruto character. You have to elaborate, Dawn.
Maybe like an anime thing.
Probably. Some type of animation.
We just did Aang. That's as far as I've gotten so far.
Now see, Brandy Solomon Sykes says, my birthday is June 10th, which is a Thursday. I hope we can paint. If it's on a Thursday, it's most likely. What is
I think that's when I'm going away. I think that's when we're away.
In the summertime, in
Yeah.
June. That might be your day. So if she does go, it'll be a pre-recorded event.
Oh no, Dawn.
That's when you're on your vacation?
Yes.
June 10th, huh?
Wah wah wah.
Don't worry about it, Brandy. We'll
figure it out, Brandy.
It's going to be a girls'
We
night.
have to do a self-care Wednesday instead.
Yeah, it might be a self-care Wednesday then. But it's a girls' night, so that's different if me and her were going on vacation. Like when we went on vacation, we did a live.
We did. We did
We
a
were down
private
in
event.
Chickatee Island,
Yep.
and we did a live from Chickatee Island.
We did.
And that night was the landscapers came and was outside, and I was like, "Yo, y'all got to shut this down, okay? We live." And they was like, "We want to do our jobs," and I was like, "Okay."
Yeah, but.
But we're painting and we're live, okay?
Goodness.
I'm trying to think. Isn't that one of our videos?
No, that was a private event.
That was a private
It was
event.
a private event. It was a party.
We don't have that on. We don't have that on video. I can't bring that up.
No.
I could cut that part now.
That was so funny.
I could cut that.
We were
part.
outside. We were all set up. No Wi-Fi. Couldn't connect. Ugh. Okay.
Yeah.
Fine. I tried the hotspots. Didn't work. Okay. Back inside. And then it was
Go
like.
inside, then the landscapers.
No.
came.
First it was the air conditioner. The air conditioning unit was
Yeah,
so loud.
That's right.
We shut it off. So we're sweating.
That's right.
And then we opened all the windows up. And then the landscapers came. It was like one thing after another. It was so funny. That was a Murphy's Law party. I felt so bad, but they hung in there. It was great.
Yep, and we did it too. And it turned out to be fine.
It was good.
Turning negatives into positives.
Yeah,
That's
we
what
did.
We do.
All right. So while I've got that black again, I'm just going to kind of do those little lines in our fins.
I'll zoom back in.
Very good. Light brush strokes.
Yeah, so I covered all of that. The zoom with the zoo with the sloths.
Oh, yep.
The Mardi Gras Fat Tuesday, February 16th, 8 p.m. start time, Eastern time.
Yeah.
Then the next Thursday after that, no, that Mardi Gras is on Tuesday.
Mardi Gras is Tuesday, yeah.
Then that next Thursday after that is February 18th. We're doing the Bumblebees. That's an early start time.
Oh, yeah. Bumblebees.
Bumblebees is going to be on Facebook at 7 p.m. Eastern time. Hold on, let me back out so they can see it. Bumblebees and the honeycombs. Okay,
Yep.
that's going to be February 18th, 7 p.m. That's an early start time. And then the following Thursday is the Palms and the Parrot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's February 25th. The parrot right there, right next to the koi. That nice colorful parrot right there sitting on the palm tree. We'll be doing that. That's an early start time, 7 p.m., February 25th. You can find all of our events right here on this page. Just go to the events, click on events, and it'll give you the listing of all of the things that we've done, including the old stuff. You scroll down and you'll see all the
All
old
the past
stuff.
events, yeah, that's true.
And you'll see the past events, and you see that, and you'll say, oh, I want to paint that.
Go to YouTube.
And it's going to have to go to YouTube, and you'll find it right there on YouTube.
That's right. All right. We're getting there, guys.
We're getting there?
We're getting there.
All
Okay.
right.
While I have that black, let's kind of try and put some eyes in there. So on this one up here, I have both of the eyes on there, so kind of looking down overhead. So I'm going to move back just a couple of inches, maybe 2 inches, and on very close to the side of his head, we're just going to do a little circle to start. So a little circle. I'm going to do it even though it's in the black section. We're going to do that too. It's okay.
Okay.
And then right above it, it's kind of like their eyelid or their little curve right above it.
That's real little.
I know.
I'll zoom in a little bit more.
And I know that's kind of like
I got it. They can see it.
bigger than the other one, but that's okay.
It's all right. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't know if it's Abby or Debbie, but it's, will there be a swag spinner for the koi?
Yes, there will.
When?
Tomorrow. So after every event that we do, after every painting that we do, even if it's a free painting, anytime that you guys use our virtual tip jar, we will do a spinner the next day. So you
Right.
have a full day. You can add to the tip jar. Anybody that adds to the tip jar, usually of $10 or more, then we will put you on our little spinner. You'll get a little spot on our spinner.
Okay.
And we'll come live tomorrow, at some point tomorrow evening,
Yeah.
and we'll do a giveaway.
What are we giving away?
I don't know for this one yet.
You haven't decided?
No.
Okay.
I don't
But
know.
you have some things.
Oh,
you
gosh.
just don't know what you want to do.
Yeah, we have a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
We have a lot of stuff. I like to shop, but not for myself. It's for everybody else.
Yeah, you sure do. Yeah, you sure
I like
do.
to shop for everybody else. Take it easy. Leave me alone.
There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying there's something wrong with that.
Maybe it'll be one of our wine glasses.
That's another one of your talents.
So we do have. We're working on building the swag shop. We're calling it.
Oh, that's
So
what you're gonna call it.
we're gonna call it the swag shop.
Okay. You're getting a lot of swag, so now it's
So,
time to
you
go
know.
shop. Huh?
So we
You
have
got a lot of swag.
the purple wine glasses with the mimosas and masterpieces.
Hold on, let me zoom in on that purple wine glass.
Okay, can you get
You
it?
like to drink out of that glass.
Yes. You
And
know.
that's how people started saying, I want a glass. You
I
drink out of that
know.
glass all the time.
So yes, we have these. My problem is that I have small hands, so I have to very carefully hold it.
That's what it's all about.
So we have the purple wine glasses. We have the rascals.
Yep, you
plush
got the rascals. We've been giving out rascals.
He's like,
people
what,
been
me?
winning
What?
rascals. Yeah, people been winning rascals. You've been giving out rascals for birthdays.
So the plush rascal right now comes with a bag of doggy treats for
Oh, that's
your
what that is in
puppy.
your hands?
Yep, because those are Valentine presents from Rascal to your puppy.
Oh, see, now you done got the real rascal.
I know. Sorry.
See, now
I
you done-
wasn't done yet,
you done
buddy.
got the real rascal up.
Sorry, bud.
Got
Sorry.
the real rascal.
Not time
You
yet.
done got him all riled up now. He's like, wait, you just said my name.
Not yet, buddy.
You talking about me? You gonna
Not
give
yet.
me away?
Never. You would not go anywhere.
He's
Unless
looking at her,
I
he's looking at her
went.
like, you sure?
I know. You would never
You're
go.
not gonna give me away? Yeah, I'm talking about you, buddy.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, see, he's like, Yeah. Oh, what's that right there now? See, now I'm coming up from Rascal,
Yeah.
and I went right into fold in the cheese.
That's going to be my apron for our Schitt's Creek night.
Okay, Schitt's Creek night. See, I didn't even bring that up. Schitt's Creek night. That's another Thursday night. That's going to be right here on Facebook Thursday.
Yes.
Another self-care Thursday night, March the 4th. Schitt's Creek night.
Yes.
Okay,
So
that's a 7 p.m. start time.
I have not put the kits available on the website yet, but we will.
It's going to be kits for Schitt's Creek?
It is. So it's going to be 4. Actually, so these I painted on 12 by 12s. It'll be 4 10 by 10 painting, or 10 by 10 canvases.
For Schitt's Creek?
For the pop art, yep. There's a set of 4 of them.
All right.
And with the kit will come a custom cookie. An U David cookie.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay, so you're going to... Wait, that's going to be in the kit?
That's going to be in the kit.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's what we were talking about earlier, about having specialty kits for certain events.
So that will have a
interactive.
specific kit for that event.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So Schitt's Creek's an event. March the 4th, 7 p.m. Eastern start time.
That's right. All right, I'm going to come on down here to this fish. And I think I'm going to give him both eyes because it looks like it's pretty head on over here too.
Okay.
So move back a little bit, maybe an inch, inch and a half, and do that little circle. You know, again, mine is in my black spot, but that's
right.
okay.
It's in a black spot, but they can see it. I got it zoomed in.
We'll do the one in the orange spot over here. And then give it that little eyelid, I guess.
Yeah, Amanda says, I love it. Every time you put Rascal on camera.
I know.
She says, it's my own dog's gotcha day. And she is definitely begging me to stop painting and pay attention to her.
Well,
that's what they do.
Day. So I'm super excited because I'm sure she's not on watching. So I know that my friend who I matched somebody up with, for a dog from Wise Animal Rescue.
Yeah.
She's meeting him on Saturday, and I'm sure she's going to be taking him home on Saturday too.
Oh wow, really?
So yes, I saw a dog that I knew was going to be perfect for her.
Okay.
And I tagged her, and I chatted with the president of Wise, and I said, I know the perfect person. So yes, I did her background check, or not her background check, but her reference for them.
All right.
I was like, she's the perfect person. If anybody was the perfect person for this dog, this is the perfect person. So, and then I tagged her in it, and she was like, oh my gosh, this is perfect.
Brandy Solomon Sykes says, I just got my glass.
You did?
Yeah.
Yay.
See?
It made it in one piece? Yay.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's so crazy. Sometimes we can ship stuff, and it's, there's never, 90% of the time there's no problems.
Yeah.
I have shipped paints to somebody 3 times, and I finally was like, here's a couple dollars, just go buy paint. Like, I don't know what they do there. It's like, and I swear I put the fragile stickers on the box, and they're probably, that's like an invitation.
Yeah,
to
squash
make it
or
work.
something.
All right, I'm going to rinse and dry.
All right.
Let's work on some of those little lines in our water. So you can use this tiny brush, or you can use that medium round brush, up to you. And we're just going to kind of work some little curved lines in there. I'm going to start with white with that tiny brush.
All right.
And just around the outside of our fish, we'll just kind of put some little lines in our water, just to simulate some movement in there from our fish.
What is it, little light lines?
Yep, so light brush strokes. And we'll just do this all around our fish. So any part of our fish that you feel like moves, like the tail has movement, the fins definitely have movement, his face is moving.
All right, I see it.
And we'll do this around this guy too.
Now Melanie Allen says, my eyes didn't look right. I think mine will have no eyes.
That's okay.
That's fine. That's
Yeah,
what we're talking about.
That's okay, yeah. So my original one, this fish only had one eye because his fins were a little more flat.
Mm-hmm.
So it looked like it was more on its side. But this one really looks pretty head on. So we're going to go with it. But that's right. Everything's going to be different. It's always going to come out differently. That's why we always say,
my painting is not going to look like my painting. And your painting is not going to look like my painting.
And I'm very proud of that. I'm very proud that you guys also take things and make them your own.
Yes.
And you're not worried about making it look exactly. We don't want that. We don't want it to be exact to ours. use your creative freedom. Use that, use what you've got.
That's right.
All right. A couple little lines in there, and then I think I'm going to switch to blue, and we'll do the same thing with some little blue lines.
Angie Garza says, "Oh no, my phone is dying. I'll finish later.
Aw,
Bye.
bye.
You come back and finish later, and then take a picture and send it to us.
Bye, Angie.
It's okay. It'll be right here on Facebook, and if you don't see it on Facebook, then it's definitely on YouTube."
Are you watching this from your phone? Like, are you watching
That's
a little
what people
screen?
they watch from their phone. They watch from their iPads. They put it on their TVs. They have their computer
I can see that
screens
because you
on.
can see it a little bigger, but
You
man,
see
I
it
don't
in
know
the
if I could
photos.
watch it like on my phone. That would be irritating. Wow, that would be
A
irritating. I
lot
think.
of people prop up their phone and they paint with it.
All right.
Remember, when we first started doing this, we did it on your phone. We didn't have no ritzy camera like we got now. We could zoom in and all of this. Yeah, we would zoom in and all of that. Remember, I used to put my fingers on the phone and zoom in, and we'd lose the feed.
No more of that. Thank goodness.
We graduated.
We graduated.
Yeah, but we were doing this on the phone, and people were painting with us
Yes, they were.
from your phone, and we had a little microphone that went from your phone on all the way across the
That
ceiling.
little microphone worked just fine.
Yeah, it went all the way across the ceiling right over your head, and they could hear you while I was looking at you through the phone
That's right.
while we're having this session. And now we've graduated. We got cameras. I'm editing stuff, putting music to stuff now.
Have to grow.
I'm still learning how to do special effects and stuff. We're gonna grow with you people. We're gonna grow with you as you keep coming with us and painting with us. And we're going to try to make it more entertaining and more fun. You'll see.
Okay.
Just check out our Zoom with the Zoo series if you can.
All right, so we have those little blue lines, little white lines in there. So if you want to go back and just rinse and dry and while you're working with that little brush, grab that white again. And I forgot to add their little whiskers.
Oh.
They're like little...
Yeah, Audie Austin. What we do is the video for this will be right here on Facebook, right here in the event. By the time I get it up to YouTube, it'll probably be definitely by tomorrow night. It'll be up on YouTube.
Yep.
And depending on how many people have sent in their photos, I might wait a couple of days for the photos because it takes people to catch up on another day or
I
they do
usually
it on
give
the
it
weekend.
I was gonna say I usually give it a week
Right,
before I was doing them.
Yeah, and then I'll collect the photos and I'll put the slideshow of this event. I always put the original date. Today's the 28th, so that means that when the slideshow comes up, it'll say original air date the 28th, and you'll see a picture of the koi, and then you'll know, okay, that's a slideshow. But the video, that'll be up tomorrow night, no later than tomorrow night.
Very good. All right, so we added those little whiskers. I'm gonna add some of those little lines again in the fins and the tail.
Okay. That's still with that little tiny brush.
Tiny brush, yep, little brush.
Now, Stephen Parks Jr.
Yeah.
is first timer from New York.
Aw.
It says, my girlfriend's fish looks like sharks.
I kind of thought that on this one originally, but once you get some of the shadowing in there and those spots on there, it'll be okay. Otherwise, if you want to change it into Shark Week, you change it into Shark.
Well, I mean, they could have waited because we're going to be doing the orcas on, we're going to be doing the orcas next
We're going to have this argument again. They're
Is
not
it next
sharks.
Thursday? No, next Thursday is time for wine. Then the week after that, on the 11th of February, we're doing the sunrise orcas. So she can come back and do those. And make them look like sharks. They already look like sharks.
Oh my goodness. And then I'm going to grab a tiny bit of white on the end of that brush and just kind of dot those eyes right in the center of those little black spots that we made.
Now see, Steven says, she said my painting could be sold in Marshalls.
See? Hey,
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's a good thing.
It's a good thing.
Listen, if it could be sold anywhere, it's a good thing.
Exactly. And some of our viewers have said that they've sold their paintings.
Exactly.
And some of them said, somebody just offered me money for my painting and I didn't, I wasn't expecting it, but they did.
I would say, sell it. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Sell
that's
it.
always
You
a
can make
good
another
thing.
one, right? I mean,
Exactly. Just play the video back. Play the video back again and paint another one.
right? That's right. And what's really cool for us, when we see your paintings somewhere else. Because I go, wait a minute, that's my
Yeah.
painting.
Yeah, I told her that was going to start happening. I said, as the years go by while we're doing this, that's what's going to happen. You're going to be somewhere and you're going to see one of your paintings that somebody did.
That's right.
Because our map is full of, every state has pins in it. Not just one pin, it has multiple pins in them. There's lots of people painting from all over.
That's it. All right, so we'll finish up those little details of our fish. If you want to add like some light outlines, you can. So I would just kind of do those like little broken lines. So I'm doing a little bit of an outline and then I lift my brush and leave a space. Do a little bit of an outline and then I lift my brush and leave a space.
Okay.
Okay, so
broken lines.
So I call them broken lines.
Yeah,
So,
Pam Phipps says, I used to use my phone. And my daughter got me a tablet for Christmas.
there you go.
So
It's a little bigger.
So I can paint in my garage apartment with you guys.
Aww, that's cool.
Yeah, see? And I've seen paintings, I've seen photos where there's a family sitting at the table and they got an iPad sitting right there and you see Jennifer on the iPad and
so
you see
weird.
that's how they're painting with you.
It's so weird to see myself somewhere. It's just weird.
I try to keep telling you, get used to it.
It's so strange.
If I have my dream come true, this is going to turn into a TV show.
I never.
You'll be
Terrible.
on
I don't
TV.
want to watch back. I don't want to see
You
myself.
don't have to. You'll just
So
be able
funny.
to you'll just paint like you're doing now. We'll have a lot more entertainment, music, a lot of interesting things happening, and throughout the whole course of the show, we'll be painting something. We'll be engaging our audience, right? You know, they might be able to talk to us live
Yes.
while
that'd
we're
be
actually
cool.
doing the painting. From their home, they'd be able to talk to us.
This is definitely all that I do is definitely for other people. It's not for me. I don't want to see it. I hate to hear myself. I don't want to hear myself talk.
See, and I like all of that. That's where I come in. That's the part that I like. You got the painting down and the way you talk to people and you explain things to them. It's very easy to follow, and they get to do something. You know, that's the difference between all these other shows or all these other things. You're painting with somebody, but you want to paint with somebody as they go along.
Yeah,
and you
sure.
want to come up at the end of it with a painting.
That's right.
Okay, so they don't have TV shows like that on. Okay, they have 30 minutes. They're going to go run through that painting so fast, and you'll be like, I can't keep up. Okay,
Yeah,
we're going to do 2 hours.
That's what
And we're going to be
I
on
don't know
some
if I can do
TV
this
show
in a
for
half
2
an hour.
hours. No, nobody takes the adventure. We're going to get the adventure. We're going to be the ones to do it. The 2 hours, and people will be joining us all over the nation and all over Canada, and they'll be painting with us. And it'll be live one night a week.
That's it. All right. Next up is our little flowers on our lily pads.
Okay.
So I'm going to switch back over to that medium brush. Medium brush, rinse and dry. And I'm going to make pink, but you can make your flowers whatever color you want. I'm going to grab a scoop of my white
Okay.
and a scoop of my red and mix.
White and red.
Yep, white and red. We're going to make a pink.
Now, Jackie Forrest says,
Hi, Jackie.
yes, I use my phone like I am tonight.
Oh, wow.
Or I've used my tablet. Both work.
Man, I feel like it's so tiny to look at. No?
And see,
Oh,
that's
maybe
my
not.
thing about, when I edit these things, they have these programs where you got to edit it. You can edit it for
You
the
edit it for
tablet,
whatever.
for the phone, for the TV.
Mm.
They got to be compatible to all three.
Gotcha.
The computer monitor, so everybody can use whatever they have and they can join us and paint.
Okay, so here we go. While my brush is nice and loaded with that pink, I'm just going to start kind of laying my brush down. So I lay my brush down.
Oh, let me zoom in on this. I remember you doing this before. To lay the brush down to make the petals.
Yep.
All right, I'm zoomed in.
Okay, so laying my brush down to make a petal. I'm going to make a V. So pressing my brush,
Making a V
making a V,
and pulling it in.
grabbing some more. I kind of want my brush loaded for this. Okay, and then I'm going to do another petal. Press all the way down, kind of pull it together. So I'm using the shape of that round brush to make the shape of the petal. So now I have to kind of go up. So I know my arm's going to be in the way here, but pressing down and pulling up. Pressing down and pulling up.
Making a V and pulling up.
So mine has 5 petals. You can make Your flowers have as many petals as you want. You can make as many flowers on your lily pad as you want.
Okay.
So again, I'm just going to kind of press down.
Hold on.
Oh, you're going to move?
Yeah, I got to go down. Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to press down. Okay.
Yeah, Chrissy Dusttimer says,
Hey, Chrissy.
I'm using my phone.
Wow, okay.
I like the ability to have it super close.
Close. Okay, that makes sense.
And then Abby says, we use laptops.
Okay.
But no matter what, it is fun to paint with you guys.
Aw, I love you, Abby. You're so cute.
Okay, Jennifer DeHorty says, Facebook Live app on the 40-inch TV. See?
There you go. Now you're talking.
See, there you go. Fun to add comments. Phone to add comments.
Okay, that's cool.
So much fun.
Okay, I didn't realize that. All right. I learn every day, guys.
She's from Kent, Washington.
Washington girl. One of my besties.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. People are. That's what I was showing my mom. I said, you got the app here on your TV.
Yeah.
I said, so you can just turn it on. And you can see it and watch it.
So you can kind of overlap these. You can make as many as you want. And if you want to make different hues or tones, you can add more red.
Okay, make them darker.
And add a darker one. So let's do a darker one. I'm just going to overlap. I know my arm's in the way. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm zooming in more.
So you can play with these little lily pad flowers as much as you want.
Right, see, Laura says, I'm watching a computer tonight.
Okay.
But usually on my phone or tablet.
Wow.
See, computer, phone, tablet, TV.
Any kind of device you got.
And I'm saying get you on television.
Okay, well.
Or, I mean, when I say television, I mean whatever people look at now, okay? You can have a series on Netflix, and they have to watch you on Netflix. We don't know how that's going to turn out. But somebody's going to give us the platform so that we can reach more of an audience, and we'll have our core audience that'll be there saying, this is how we do it. This is how they grew from using their phone to now they're on this program here.
True.
We'll get the TV money, and then we'll be able to go see them and meet our friends.
I
meet
can't
all
wait.
The people
I
in the
cannot
community.
wait for us to get
That
to
would
do
be
that.
awesome. We'd be able to fly all over the country, all over Canada, or just get in a bus or a truck and drive from one place to another.
Once the taxes are done and I know how much money I didn't actually make
I mean,
this
that's
year,
how we started.
we'll figure out where we can
This is
go.
how we started out, everybody. We were just loading stuff up in the truck and going from one place to another and painting with lots of people until COVID came out and said, no more. And then we decided, okay, well, we'll just go live. And it turned out to be even more.
It's even better. All right, so I'm just going to rinse and dry. And actually, I'm going to grab my tinier brush for this. I'm just going to grab some white. And we're just going to add a little highlight on each of those flower petals. So just pick a side, right side, left side, and just come right down along the side of each one of those little flower petals.
What particular side? Any side?
It doesn't matter.
Just putting a little
Just
highlight.
pick a side. Pick a side. Yep.
Laura said, don't drive through Ontario unless you want days of driving.
Aww.
No, I like driving. I drive for a long time. Stephen
to.
Park says, you're on my 75-inch TV.
Wow. Yikes. That's
what I'm talking about.
That's very large.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let me go down here. You're just moving all around.
Well, I'm just kind of running through
flowers,
them.
yeah.
Just running through them, that's all. Just going over those edges. One side of each of those petals.
Yeah, Steven, this is my first time doing a paint and sip.
Aww.
And my painting looks awesome, but maybe not so much in the morning.
What are you
Blame
sipping?
it on the
alcohol. There you go. That's my kind of
That's
painter.
what we're talking about. This is what we do.
Cheers, Steve.
There you go. That's what Thursdays is all about.
All right, if you want to put some little centers in those flowers, you can do that with white, with yellow. Up to you. We'll do a couple little dots of yellow in those flowers.
Little dots of yellow?
Little dots of yellow in those flowers. Why not?
Okay. Move over to this side. Now you're going up. Gotcha.
You're gonna make them dizzy.
No, I'm just trying to keep up with you.
And the last thing for our lily pads is those little veins in the lily pads.
Okay.
So that can be done with a darker shade of green, or you could do it in black. So that's all up to you. I'm going to see if I can do it in a darker shade of green here.
All right, so you're going to make a darker green?
Yep, either that or, oh my goodness, I'm getting paint all over me. Holy moly, guys. Part of the problem, part of the problem.
No, Laura says, look, she said, I just looked it up. She says, to get to me is 7 hours and 30 minutes.
Okay.
That's not far.
I was going to say, that wouldn't be the farthest
That's
trip
not
I've ever
far,
taken.
Right, yeah, like, that's all it takes, 7 hours and 30 minutes to get to,
Ontario.
she's in Canada.
Yeah.
Okay, so, we're in South Boundbrook, 7 hours and 30 minutes, that's not bad.
Not bad. So for those little veins, I'm just kind of lightly dragging my little brush across my lily pad to create those little veins. And they can go all over.
Of course, you know, it takes you 7 hours and 30 minutes to get here
Uh-huh.
from Canada.
Okay.
So instead of us going there, she can come down here.
Well, not right now, but yes, they can. I know. Yeah, you can always come visit us.
Exactly.
You guys know. Anybody that's been with us before, you come as a guest, you leave as a friend, right?
That's
so whether
right.
you come in person, whether you're on live with us, you come as a guest, you leave as a friend. And we've always said that
You in the neighborhood.
forever, you know.
said, wait, South Boundbrook, that's Mark and Jennifer. And you message us and go, well,
Hey.
where are you in South Boundbrook? Well, I can come and visit you?
That's
Sure
right.
you can.
That's right. We've had people visit us, and it's been so awesome.
Yes. We take a
Um,
picture and everything.
It's been so great. So, yes, certainly, you're more than welcome to.
She says, but I'm in Eastern Ontario.
Oh.
When you hit Northern Ontario, that's days of driving.
Oh.
She says she don't have a passport. See, I keep forgetting.
I
gotta
don't
have
either.
a passport to go to Canada?
Yes.
Damn, so
I
I better
don't-
get my passport,
Yeah,
okay?
I don't
I want to
either.
go to Canada, damn it.
I went to Canada when I was younger, but we didn't
I thought
do
we could just
passports.
drive up there and just
Oh.
say, hey, no, we got to have a passport
That's
to get in
right. Yep.
there. Okay, that maybe because I worked on the railroad. I didn't have no passport when I was on the railroad and I went to Canada.
That was a long time ago, honey.
That wasn't that long ago.
20,
On the Amtrak?
20 years.
I don't think you have to have a
30 years.
I don't think you have to have a passport to get on the
20
Amtrak.
years, 30 years. I think you do.
Jess Walker Tenora says, you guys are 30 minutes from me.
Ooh, where are you? Oh, Jersey City, right?
I'm not sure.
I think so.
No, Florham Park.
Oh, okay. You're always welcome to come chill with us. To chill and paint with us. So for anything else on these little lily pads, if you want to do some, like, those broken lines or those outlines again, you can do that with that darker green color. Or you could do it with that black.
Okay, I got to get a passport.
Yes, we do. We do. I know.
Oh, Stephen Park says, yeah, he did the railroad too.
See
He
that?
said he did a conductor for 5 years for
Whoa,
CSX.
That's cool.
Okay, yeah, see, I wasn't
Tough
CSX,
job.
I was Amtrak.
That's a tough job.
Yeah, no, it's a tough
That's
job.
fun.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's fun, really.
You have a
You work hard, but I mean, and it's you out there in the cold and all the elements and everything. But
yeah.
the railroad it's got its appeal.
And the last thing that you'll do on our painting is just sign and date that painting.
All right, I think it's Debbie or Abby, but I think it's Debbie. Says it became needed to have a passport in the early 2000s.
See? Told you.
Yeah, since 2001, I think it is when the passport thing started.
There you go. Now you know.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, then I never really think about stuff like that. I don't have a passport.
You never traveled
I
other
never
than on the
traveled,
train.
yeah. But I'm thinking I could just get in my car and go to Canada,
Not
and they're gonna be
anymore.
talking about, I'm sorry, but you have to turn around, huh?
Yes.
You don't have a passport, Mr. Maples. I'm sorry. I'll put up a fight, man. I'll be like, I just want to go see. I just want to go see Laura. What the hell, man?
Hey.
No, you gotta have a passport. Sorry, you can't come in here.
Oh my goodness.
That would catch me off guard. I'd be like, wow.
I missed that top one. Okay.
You tell I've never been on a plane.
No, Mark has never been on a plane. How crazy is that?
That's not crazy.
I think it's crazy.
Lots of people ain't never been on a plane.
Oh gosh.
I've never been on a plane, not even to go short distance. I've been to the airport.
Does not count. Oh my gosh. All right, we are done with our finish.
I've never been in the sky. Okay, that's a sad thing, I guess. I've never been in the sky, not in a balloon, not in an airplane. Only way I've been in the sky is in a skyscraper or a building. That's it.
Oh, okay.
I never flew. I never been in the sky.
Okay. That's funny.
Would it make it better than a car? I mean, just because you get somewhere real fast.
Yeah,
I don't care about the fast. I didn't mind the train. I just didn't like being away from home, having to work on the train. But I didn't mind riding the train, going somewhere, because I'm going somewhere. But a car,
I think it takes longer by train most of the time.
Once I got in the car, I said, this is personal. I can be in a car. I'm in my own personal space. I can go wherever the heck I want. I like cars. I've always loved to drive. I don't care. I drive for 24 hours straight. I'll get out and stretch, but I want to drive. I like driving.
Ah, well.
But maybe I would love a plane because you get there real fast, huh? You can go far and get there in no time.
Yeah, it depends on where you're going. I mean, Florida, that's like the usual. Florida, I don't know, is like, an hour, 2 hours.
See, but I've been to Florida on a train.
Yeah, exactly. How long does it take you?
In a car.
18 hours?
No, it's overnight. Overnight and part of the day.
Yeah.
But still, I went to Florida and I was like, whatever. I didn't like Florida. It was hot as hell. No, I didn't like it. I had to work, but I was on the train. I went down to Atlanta all the time. I went down to New Orleans. That was rough.
We'll definitely have different places to go now that we have lots of.
Yeah, now like when we go on vacation now, we went to Chickatee Island. That was awesome.
That was a nice shorter drive of what, 4 hours?
Yeah, but when we drove down to South Carolina, that was a nice little drive.
That was a 12-hour drive. That was a long drive.
But that was to go down and stay in a hotel. Now we know better. You stay in a B&B in somebody's house.
An Airbnb.
Yeah, I'd never go to a hotel again in my life. I go to somebody's house and stay in a house.
It is fun.
Like Chickatee Island was all that. And now we could do that in South Carolina. That'd be all that. Go stay in somebody's house.
You could. I
never want to stay in a hotel again, ever, in my life. I don't care if it's a 5-star hotel. I don't want to be there. It's nothing like being in a house.
Okay.
Sorry, that's my personal opinion.
All right. So our fish are done. You're signed and dated. Make sure that we are, when you can, take a picture of your painting and post it as a comment in the post that I have in our event thread. It just has a picture of my setup and says, reminder, post those photos here.
Can you just explain one more thing?
Yes.
The flowers again, please, for Chrissy.
Sure. So the flowers, what I did was with that medium round brush.
Yeah.
I just loaded it up, loaded my paint up on it. So I took my pink paint, loaded that pink paint up on that brush. I'm just doing it again for you so we can show you the right
pink
way.
Paint is the white and the red?
Yep, I just made mixed white and red for a pink.
Okay.
So loaded it up really good. Let's do another one. We'll do another one over here.
Wait,
down
let
here.
me get down there. Okay,
Yep.
let me get down there so she can see it. Okay.
Okay, so I'm laying my brush down, put pressure down and kind of move it down a little bit. So you're making a little line. And then I start by kind of making a little V.
Like that.
Yep, and then I come over and do a third petal.
Okay.
Just bringing it all to the center.
You just laying the brush down and bringing it to the center.
Yep, just laying the brush down with pressure.
Now you made 5.
Yep.
But started out with a V.
Yep, and then once you have that color down in there, if you want to come along the sides of each of those petals with a little bit of white, you can do that. And then grab maybe a little bit of yellow and add some yellow to the center. I mean, you can get super detailed with these flowers if you want. And,
Right.
you know, you can outline your petals like with a darker color. You can definitely get super, super detailed here. It's up to you. You can start with little lines down there.
Okay.
But all up to you how detailed you want to get.
Yeah, now Sonia says, my son who is 9 went on a plane at the age of 4.
Wow.
Yes, I've never been on a plane.
I'm trying to think of, I don't remember how young I was.
When you were on a plane?
Yeah. Timothy, my brother, was, oh gosh, only a couple of days old. Days.
On a plane?
Days.
Wow.
Yeah. We went to California.
Wow.
Yeah, it was in July. No.
See, now Jackie says, as a kid, we drove from Ohio to California.
Wow.
That was lots of fun memories.
Right.
Yeah, see, that's the kind of thing I would do.
Yeah,
I'd
that
drive
is true.
from one place to another. That's
You make
to me,
memories.
you just got to get out and take breaks and everything, but you can
Yeah.
drive.
That's
you see
true.
a lot more stuff.
Of
I would
course.
think.
Of course. Yeah, because you don't see anything in the sky.
When you're on the train, you don't really see much, but what's out there on the train,
Yeah.
you know, out there. You get to see some things, but not a lot.
I do my best to sleep on the plane when I can.
Okay, sleep on the plane?
Yeah.
If it's a long trip?
Yeah, because it's uncomfortable.
Oh, okay, it's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't like that then. Is it uncomfortable as a train? Because I worked on the train.
I don't know.
I used to work the sleeping car. So, yeah, I had a bed. I could pull the bed down and go to sleep. But it still was uncomfortable because it's not a normal bed.
I mean, at least you could move there. Like on a
You can
plane,
sleep on
you're
a
like
train
not,
if a train is moving okay.
not able to move very well.
Melanie Allen says Mississippi can be hot as hell too.
I've never been to Mississippi.
I was down in Mississippi, Hattiesburg, Mississippi. It was hot.
Been to California a few times. Been to Florida multiple times. South Carolina.
Everywhere I've been is on
Virginia.
a train. Yeah, Steven says he trained in Atlanta for 6 weeks.
Wow, that's so cool.
Marietta.
Okay. Marietta, Georgia.
Or Laura says, oh, I'm sorry, Mark, I live in an apartment.
Aw.
Yeah, well, in Canada, though.
Okay. She's saying you can't come. There's no room for you. No parties at Laura's house.
Yeah, Deborah and Abby is saying, yeah. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, guys.
We'll see you next time. We love painting with you. This is awesome.
That's right.
Have a great night, Mark, Jennifer, Rascal, and Aiden.
Thank
All right,
you.
Jack says, thanks for a relaxing evening after
You're
a
welcome.
crazy day.
Yes,
it was a crazy day.
It was a crazy day. It was a
You
crazy
know,
week.
We had this. Chrissy says thank you.
You're welcome.
Leela Switch says thank you guys. This was a lot of fun. Have a great night.
Good.
Yeah, Abby.
Abby.
We think my first time on a plane was when I was about 3.
Wow.
And Kathy says,
That's
I
so
love
cool.
you guys so much.
Love you too.
From 5-year-old Elena and I.
Aww.
I'm so excited for the kids'
Thanks,
camp this
Elena.
summer.
Yes, I'm working on it. So send in your message me. What's something that you would like to paint, Elena?
Yeah, for summer camp.
Yes. What would you like to paint for kids camp? I know Abby has a billion requests for me, so
Yeah,
she'll send them to me.
We broke down a lot of Abby's, but
We
broke
do.
down a lot of
I
Abby's.
know.
She's
I
giving
know.
us lots of ideas.
I know. But Elena's hasn't given me an idea, so maybe she can send us
All
an
right,
idea
just
too.
put it in the message. That's all. Stephen Parks says, you guys are great. Thank you, guys.
You're welcome, Stephen.
Judy Schumacher says, I had so much fun. Thanks for the company.
Good.
That's
You're
what we aim
welcome.
to do,
Exactly.
Give you some company tonight.
That's right. It's company. It's fun. We want to make you laugh. We want to make you smile. We want to make you have a good time.
Oh, I'm sorry, Pam. Pam
said
says, put it on the picture, please.
Zoom.
Y'all are talking. I don't see nobody. I just see the last petal she did. Yeah, we'll put both pictures in there. There we
There
go.
you go.
The my painting is not going to look like my painting, and your painting is not going to look like my painting.
Always.
Yes,
Always
Christy
the
Hamila
case.
says thank you.
You're welcome, Christy.
Yeah, Chrissy says, Chrissy Dustheimer says, you guys are awesome. Love painting with you.
Aww.
Can't wait for Bob Ross. That's Saturday night, everybody.
We can't.
Saturday night will be Bob Ross.
Get your trivia skills up.
Oh, see, Laura said, there's already 3 of us here, unfortunately.
Aww.
If I was on my own, you guys could stay with me.
Oh, you're so cute. You're so cute. I love
You'll
it.
have to get in the car and come down here and see us.
That's right.
Janine Cologne says, thank you guys. I had so much fun.
You're
Can't wait for
welcome,
the next
Janine.
one. Yep, everybody, we'll be back Saturday night,
That's right.
8 p.m. Eastern Time.
If you have any questions about any of the upcoming events, visit the Facebook page, click on events. All of the events are there in chronological order.
Right.
Everything.
If you see something you want to paint, it's probably already on the YouTube channel, so you find it in the event section here on the Facebook page. Then just go to the YouTube channel and you can paint.
That's past events, yes.
Yes, the past events. Upcoming events is at the top.
Yeah, and then everything has a sign up on the website. And of course, if you need supplies, you can order your kits or you can order your swag stuff on there. Sometimes, like the Mardi Gras does have just the swag stuff or just the extras, the glitter, the Mardi Gras stuff. If you just want that.
Lindsay Smith says, thank you for the wonderful multiple butt times.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you, everybody. Thank you for coming to join us tonight.
That's right. Everyone have a great night, and we'll see you on Saturday.
Yeah, Pat says, thanks, love, for the paint. Thanks, love. Love the painting.
You're welcome.
Can't wait for Bob Ross. Fun night again.
Us
I'm traveling
too.
with you to take pictures.
Yay.
All right, that's what's up. All right, everybody.
Right. Night, guys.
Good night.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, Rascal.
There
Come
we
on.
go.